The International Olympic Committee is under increasing pressure to respond as more and more of Russia's sporting and political officials come out in support of the country's anti-gay propaganda law. On Monday, the Interior Ministry released a statement saying it will enforce the law at next year's Winter Olympics, rather contradicting the IOC, which indicated last week that its own charters against discrimination would be observed. And now Russia's 2018 Football World Cup boss has pitched in, comparing homosexuals with Nazis. In an exclusive interview for World Football Insider, Alexei Sorokin said, "Would you like a World Cup where naked people are running around displaying their homosexuality?" The Olympics and World Cup are not a stage for various views, not for Nazis, not for any other ways of life. Let's go live to Moscow now to join Phil Black. Phil, Russian officials have been very consistent, haven't they, when responding to this controversy?
Yeah, Alex, they have. And what you're hearing from Sorokin today is very similar to what we've heard, excuse me, just some audio problems. What we've been hearing from him today is very similar to what we've heard from other Russian officials on this. And that is that they believe that big sporting events, whether it's the Olympics or the World Cup, should not be used as a platform for politics or should not be about the private lives of athletes or visitors, for that matter. So they say for that reason they do not believe that this law will have any impact on these events, because they say there's a lot of confusion around this law. In their view, this law is not anti-gay. They say it does not make being gay illegal. They say it is anti-gay propaganda. So therefore, they say that people should be allowed to come along here, enjoy the sport, be they gay, athletes, visitors, whatever, enjoy the event, and they won't get into trouble. This law will not affect them. But Russia also says this law will be enforced, and that has a lot of support here in this broadly very conservative, socially conservative country. So Russia is trying to walk and maintain a very delicate distinction here. On one hand, saying that it is okay to be gay, come along here, participate, enjoy the sport, but it is not okay to come here, enjoy the sport, but talk about being gay, to actively promote the idea that being gay is equal to what this law refers to as traditional relationships. So the question is that distinction good enough? In particular, is it good enough for the world governing bodies that have granted Russia the right to host these events? Because neither the IOC nor FIFA is yet to give any sort of official ruling on whether it believes this law is acceptable for a host country. Alex.
Yeah, and you outlined that excellently in your reports that we played on World Sport 24 hours ago, Phil, and I'm sure we're going to be talking about it again with you in the future. Thanks for your time for the moment here on World Sport.